Next video. In today's video I will show you how to integrate C++ for a native iOS application. So here you can see I am running my application and it just prints hello world to the console. So what we will do is that we will just create a small C++ program and it will return a hello world from our C++ program, and we will just call that function on the iOS side from Swift side, and it will just print it to the console. So let's get started. So first what you will have to do is you just create a folder called cpp. If you don't create that folder, that's fine as well. I am just done this for a better organization. Then you will just have to right click on that new file and you will have to select cpp, so C++, sorry. Click next, and here you can give any name. I have already created it and I have named it as hello world. Also make sure you keep this checkbox as checked because it will generate a header file for us. So if you first you will have to go to your header file, and here we will first have to include you might have some piece of code, you can delete that, and you can include #include a string because we want to access the string standard library. Then I have created a class which will have a public method. Its return type would be string and the method name is greeting. Next we will have to define the implementation in C++ file. So you will have to go over here. Okay, we don't need this. So all you have to do is first you will have to include your header file. Sometimes the header the header file is also called as hpp or header file, like those names are used vice versa. Then you just have to include iostream. I think iostream is also not required, but I have just included it. Then I'm just overriding that method which we have written it on the header file. So the return type is string and it is present inside the hello world header file, and the method name is greeting, and I'm just returning the hello world string. Okay, next you will have to go to your Objective-C header file, and here you will have to before that you will have to create an Objective-C++ wrapper. So Swift at the time of this recording cannot directly communicate with C++. Like it is possible to communicate with C++ with Swift 5.9, but it is still in experimental phase and the API might change a lot. That's why I'm not touching it. Like the traditional or the more stable approach is create a C++ file, then create an Objective-C++ wrapper, and then call that Objective-C++ wrapper from Swift. Okay, so next what you will have to create is just create an Objective-C file. Just so right click new file, and here you can just select Objective-C file, click next. Okay, and create a file. Then you will have to create an header file as well. So just click on new header file, next, and give some name as well and click create. I have already created this hello world wrapper and hello world wrapper. And also you will have to make sure you change the extension to .mm for your Objective-C++ file. Then you will have to go to your bridging header, and you will have to include the header file of your Objective-C wrapper. Okay, then you will go to your header file, just import foundation. Then we will have to write this interface hello world wrapper. It extends ns object, and it will have a method called greeting wrapper, and it also returns an string, ns string. Next, inside Objective-C++, what you will have to do first, include your header like Objective-C header. Then you will have to include the C++ header as well, and then you will have to write @implementation hello world wrapper. Inside that I have created a method called greeting wrapper, and it returns a string. And here you can see we are creating creating a variable for our hello world C++ class. Like it is kind of like creating an object as well. Again, my knowledge of C++ is extremely limited. Like I don't even understand much of the basics as well, so I'm not really sure. Like I think this is creating a object and it is directly getting called over here like hello world.greeting, which returns us a string result, and that string result is converted to ns string because that's what Objective-C understands. Next you will have to go to your view controller over here, and you just have to call hello world wrapper, create an object of it, and call the method called greeting wrapper. And don't forget to it will be an optional. So don't forget to add the exclamation mark or the bang operator at the end. So, or if you want, you can use if let as well if you want to, or guard statement. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.